Oh wow. They straight up put like the choice of playing the campaign versus being an invader PvP person just straight on the first menu of the game. Oh, you can't play this one yet. That makes sense that you'd have to like unlock it by playing any game instead of just being just completely confused. But yeah, this game has a feature where you can be attacked by other players throughout the entire game in a Soulsy kind of way. And that's gonna be a trip. So hey, welcome back, Arkane Studios. I have not played a game by them since, I guess, Prey Moon Crash, which was years ago. And then Prey came out in 2017, and but that was, I guess, the other part of this company that isn't the same company. So the last thing I played from this team was Dishonored 2, and I never got around to playing Death of the Outsider, which came out the same year as Prey. So it would have been the original Dishonored 2, so it has actually been like, not more than 5 years then, huh? I find it very interesting that Prey Moon Crash, which I thought was pretty cool, was this kind of like looping roguelike thing where you eventually try to do like a single sort of run where you kind of pull everything off. And supposedly this was an unrelated project, because from the outside in you would intuitively interpret that as being like that was them laying the groundwork for and like testing the ideas that would be used in this game, but they were apparently by two different teams that do not mix. So I wonder if they even had any idea the other one was doing a similar idea, but it doesn't seem like they actually are iterating on each other, which kind of seems like almost like a disappointment. Actually, you kind of would hope that there'd be like a through line a little bit and like direct iteration on what did and didn't work and so on. But anyway, here we are. I'm here just in time, just like with Resident Evil 8. Months after old discourse and stuff has settled and everybody has moved on. Break the loop, play as Colt, and experience all that the loop has to offer.
For the last time, why can't you remember?
I don't know if you just give me a second.
Oh, you're not even trying.
Oh, lady, I have no idea. Oh, shit, that's not good.
You just hurry up already.
Oh, what was that? Whew. Whew. That was one ridiculous nightmare. I gotta stop drinking. Okay. How the fuck did I get here?
What? The longest day, whoever I am, wherever this is, and cool, I didn't want to read that anyway. Alright, sprinting. There's a dodge. Hello. He took his death pretty well. I was really surprised when he kind of like kept trying to talk. And I'm like, what are you doing? I'd be pretty alarmed by the knife, the straight up machete going through my chest. Ugh.
Break the loop? You gotta be kidding me. Nope, that's there. I'm seeing it. Ah, man.
You can see that. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Who are you? Who am I? My name, son of a fuck! What the fuck's my name?
He's taking that well. Alright, hang on a minute. This is too low. Where's look sensitivity? Oh, controls. Oops. Oh, they're not bound to each other. That's a little weird. That should be good, I hope. No. Every single let's go crazy. There's too much work to turn. Alright.
So, you just woke up and don't know what's happening? Don't fret, Ramblin' Frank's got you covered like a warm blanket. Here's my first track off my first album. Oh boy, time flies. Well, at least it used to. Happy first day, everybody.
And it's first day every day, isn't it? Hey babe, you missed me? Oh, hello. Do normal shooty controls clear a jam by pressing R. Oh. You gotta reload again
Infantry machine pistol.
if your gun stops working.
Oh, okay.
Squeeze off a few. You're rusty. I know how to play a shooty game. Boop. 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 Flawless. Welcome back. Alright. Who's talking to me? There's more of them out here, isn't there? Alright. No need to waste ammo.
Oh, great. Of course you are.
It's me. I'm you. Alright, well I like that you asked answered my question. As if you could hear it.
Okay. Feels familiar. This place is mine.
Alright. Much like in Dishonored, the upgradey items scream at you. Or you can hear them at a radius, which is useful for knowing one's nearby. Trinkets are imbued with the power of Blackreef's temporal anomaly. Some amplify your skills and attributes, while others enhance your weapons. Higher quality trinkets have more powerful effects. Trinkets can be found hidden around Blackreef or taken from enemies and equipped between missions. Between missions.
Shiny. Makes me feel funny.
I expect it to be a roguelike-y kind of thing that you lose every run, so between missions surprised me. Ramblin' Frank Spicer, Igor Sterling, Harriet Morris, Charlie Montague, Fia Zaborowska, Dr. Wenji Evans, Juliana Blake, Alexis Dorsey. I found the furry. Rich asshole, mansion in the hills as a fortress, throws a mean party, calls his slab, Carnesis, says it lets him play with his meat. Okay.
Well, this is creepy.
An asshole. Yep. Ramblin' Frank Spicer. Fucking fantastic musician. Short fuse and a mean right hook. No slab, no abilities, but a dead-eye shot. So slabs are a thing people do? This person doesn't have one? Or what this person does, it lets him play with his meat? Igor Serling, not Sterling. Self-styled scientist, eager explorer, meal ticket, Aether slab makes him more invisible than he already was. What does that implicate? Harriet Morse. Self-improvement writer and spiritual guide. She's gonna improve you with bullets. The crash messed with her mind. Up to something in that hangar. Links people with the Nexus slab. Links people. Charlie Montague. Kind of a genius, kind of a moron, entirely a nerd. Shift slab makes him hard to pin down. So he uses teleport. Blink. Via Zaborowska. Daddy's little shipping magnate. Tight grip on that paintbrush. Has what everybody needs. Carries the Havoc slab. Hits like a truck. Dr. Wenji Evans. Brilliant scientist. Never stops working. Chip on her shoulder. Never seen her carrying a slab. Juliana Blake, bookworm, holds her liquor, iron spine. Masquerade slab means she's got a million faces. That's everybody. So we've got a list in here now. Okay. So one of them specifically doesn't have a slab, but the rest generally do. Oop. I turned on again, apparently, instead of turning it off. So that's a stealth mechanic to distract people. Hack-a-majig.
Blackreef. Must be the low season. I made this, I think.
The hack-a-majig. Used to hack electronic devices, turn them onto your side. Target device, hold middle click. That's a weird thing to have to hold down. Lights the hack-a-majig display your progress. Some hacked devices can be remotely triggered with the hack-a-majig. Aim for the sensors and turrets and security shutters can be hacked, as well as anything with a hacking antenna. Nope. Alrighty. I guess that's just like always on in general, right?
Yeah, I'm on Blackreef. Moving on.
You know the code. 0451.
Don't know any damn code. Yo, hello? What?
Hey, you already know the code. This one right here.
Colt? Hey, is my name Colt? That's gotta be it, right? I don't feel like a Colt.
I don't feel like a Colt. Press V to kick ass.
Let's go find this code.
So you go that way to find the code. What happens if I actually try to interact with the lock? I was exploring. Oh, 451.
Old habits die hard.
I
I should go look for this code.
got an achievement for putting it in. That's funny. That's funny. All right. I know they're in on the joke, but I don't expect it to be that explicit. Of dedicated achievement and dialogue line for putting 0451 in as the password. That's pretty good. Shallow water hurts, deep water kills, don't go swimming. Shallow water hurts? Why? Besides the fact that they need to keep me on an island in this game. Wow, it's that cold, huh?
Shit, that's her.
Who's going to try and break the loop and is bound to the Eon program. So, protocol is in effect. Protect your visionaries, kill Colt, and have a fulfilling day.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Everybody wants for me to die. Oop, I hear something. Oop.
Morning, one black night, I'm the Reverend.
They will try to stop you. Executions, you press F. Or press 1 to draw your machete. Look, a machete.
Ooh, someone's getting whacked tonight. Holding my switch tight and it feels alright.
Someone's getting whacked. Wow.
Oh, they just disappeared? That felt too easy. I've done this before, haven't I?
He's realizing that he's this guy. Yes!
Don't need it.
So you cap out on ammo. You can't carry more than a bit. So saving it's less of a thing a bit. And being aggressively told answers here. Colt's realizing he's a little murderer. Aren't you, Colt? Do I lose my name every run? Or just that first time? Was that the first time? They'll be back tomorrow.
Why can't I remember?
Is this intro shorter tomorrow? I guess I can just run. I'll just run through it pretty confidently. But you hiding anything up here?
Already got full ammo.
I can hear them yelling about me from here. It's so far away. Press T to tag an enemy, making them on your screen and indicate its tagging systems from games. Keep holding T to focus, which reveals more about your enemies, such as their combat tendencies, their awareness, and hints at what loot they might be carrying. Eternalists with particularly potent gear visibly radiate power. Use F to learn more about them. It was T. For some reason I suddenly thought it was F. I completely got mixed up for a second there. Cheap aggressive bastard waiting for something to happen. Standard kit. She's yelling down here. Sword swinging Street Fighter. Unaware of your presence. Basic loadout. Another snitch asshole waiting for something to happen.
Didn't think endless fun would be so fucking cold.
Did I saw another one down there? Seems to expire after a bit. There he is. The disappearing bodies are interesting. It's a difference in design philosophy from their previous game. What is that? Yeah, there we go. That's the alarm, I assume? Wait, did I just make the alarm go off? Shit. Oh, it's like is it a phone?
Better not be Colt.
Uh-oh.
Was that right?
Ah! Oh, shit. I fell off a cliff. The Eternalist scouts, the ones with the bright golden stripe painted down their body, can trigger Blackreef's alarm system with their handheld radios. When this happens, hostile reinforcements will rush to your position. Evade the enemy. You can also hack the radio to slow their call for help. Ah. Aiming feels really bad right now. I had to figure it out settings.
Hello?
Kill those
Hello?
idiots yet?
I,
Juliana, in case you didn't remember.
Okay, look, I don't know what I did last night. Exactly. But if you could just,
What? What did you say?
I think we know each other. We know each other, don't we?
Yes! Finally! You're back! So, how much do you remember about me?
Well, it's a little hazy.
What do you remember?
My name's Colt.
About me!
You want to kill me for some reason, and I already know some fucking code, which I don't, and there's this
You
loop
wanna break the loop, right?
yeah, I think so.
Look, if you don't try to break the loop, I'm just going to kill you over and over again in increasingly violent ways until you do.
Fine, I'll break your fucking loop, and whatever I did to piss you off, I'm sorry. Still there?
You never said that before.
We dated, didn't we?
Just go inside the library. You need to see this.
We dated, didn't we? They have a very strange dynamic. That's interesting. I thought she would just be very obviously malicious the entire time, but there's something weirder happening between them. Alright, well, let's... How the fuck do you edit sensitivities? Controller! God damn it. Default to controller controls. Default to the controls I'm using, game. Alright. So I was doing the wrong one earlier. Oh, it redefaults to keyboard and mouse every to controller every time you look at the settings. Game mode. Okay. Not gonna get in that way. Library. Library. Why would I be taking orders from the person that's gonna kill me every day? But you also said you would kill me if I didn't do the thing that you're supposed to probably be stopping me from doing? Oh, I guess I'm not looking into that. I guess there's nothing down here. Tiny stepladder. Oh, right. Here we go. It kind of pulses and lets you keep an eye out for other stuff. Anybody home? Health stations heal yourself up. You press heal. You press F at them. So it's a little healing over time kind of thing. And those little ones. So like a little bit like the ones from Half-Life. Brown boom. Brown boom. Ba-down. That's a distraction item, isn't it? Follow your fun. That's confusing. The two lines in the L making L's make sense, and the two lines in it making a U and fun makes sense, but it looks like it should say follow your fun. Trust the visionaries. The propaganda saying that that's the good guy, and is usually always right in wall storytelling in a Vijayakarm. Somebody made a lot of egg and then just left. I would like this omelet, please. Video game. Does the omelet not come with my purchase? Not want that. Protect the loop. Retro TV. Despite me having a magic hacking weapon. Swapping guns, you press 2, 3, 4. Or middle wheel. Hold. Oh yeah, they're the dedicated. Nope. Okay. Immediately misinterpreted that instruction about how to do the weapon wheel. So I was like, oh yeah, you do just hold down the middle mouse. But no, middle mouse has its own dedicated control. So, whoops. Make it a beautiful place. With all the blood I spill? Yeah, there's definitely I immediately get the hint that this is a more arcadey approach to stealth and combat, because they immediately introduce stealth takedowns, but then your stealth takedown deletes them from existence, and you don't need any kind of like magic Dishonored shard upgrade or whatever this upgrade system was in that totems. Like, it's just a thing you have from the moment the game starts, which means this is not a game about dragging bodies around and hiding them and having to worry about that kind of detail, which very much is a difference of tone from the root from starting here as like this whole stuff basically traces back to like Deus Ex and Thief as a genre. And so that's how the game treats bodies has an effect on how the whole game handles stealth and so on, and its emergent gameplay. It just gets brighter. Early in the morning. There you go. Oh, there goes the bottle.
Already got full ammo.
What would you do with this? What would you do with this? Early in the morning. It's vaguely coming back to me, the song. Got some radio. Not radio. Record players. And some chromatic aberration art, basically. That makes me want to play around with some ideas. I like this poster. I like getting ideas for drawings. Hello. It's both neat looking and incredibly excessive, this kind of art. Like the giant sculpture just to have a shelf. I like the excessiveness of it, kind of. These are also fun stairs. This is a very pleasing room. I like it. I was about to be like, why don't we bring back designs like this for architecture? And I'm like, pfft, imagine the money it would take to have even anything resembling this space, let alone the art that goes into it. That's the real thing. I heard a beep beep.
All right.
I guess it's just this.
I'm in the library.
Whatever you do, don't pull the lever.
What?
Oh.
Shit.
I was gonna sprint to the lever, but then I see. Oh, there it is.
Fine, I'll pull your fucking lever.
Colt watch. Loop number, don't know, don't care. Today's guesstimations. That nightmare about his lucky jacket? Check. When poked, mumbles, motherfucker land? Check. Wakes up with sand in his mouth? Check. Tries to drink from the bottle? Gross. Rolls over and goes back to sleep. Nearly throws up? Check. Sings that ridiculous sea shanty. Hallucinations? Check. Kills Mikhail while he's off for his morning leak? Check. Briefly thinks I'm his mom?
Go pull the lever. Hurry up.
Reads this note. Hi, Colt. The check mark here. Alright. What you don't know, game, is that I did sing that ridiculous sea shanty. In real life, you can't stop me. You can't see what I'm up to in person, ma'am, whose name I'm... Julia? Was it? I gotta remember names. Also, apparently time's still passing when I'm reading notes.
Oh, shit! What?
Oh, you always fall for the same old shit. Just once, please. Can you try? Try your hardest to make this interesting.
Whoa. What the fuck is this?
Carnices! Woo-hoo-hoo. You're gonna give me that attitude? You know, I usually make it easy for you, you ungrateful prick. But... this time I'll let you see yourself out.
Yup, we dated. Whoa, why are you doing this? What did I do to you?
Oh, you don't remember. How about that code? You remember that yet?
I don't know the code. Ah!
Play back, jump, you'll survive. Jump all the way, break the loop. Oh, I can just break this window. Okay. Don't tell her. Hello. Can I not go back either? Nope.
Hey,
I'm pretty stuck in here.
just tell me how to get out of here.
Talking to yourself?
What? No?
Try something new this time, okay? Don't disappoint me.
Okay, here goes.
This seems like a bad idea.
You gotta be shitting me! Are you? Listen, me? You wrote it on Blackreef. You already know the code. What the fuck does that mean?
Colt, hello? Are you dead yet?
What?
I'm waiting.
Pull me off! Man, you're a postcard, dumbass! You wrote it on the Blackreef postcard. You understand? Okay. I'm gonna drop you now. Wait, no! Wait!
What the fuck?
No!
All right, there's two of me. I was sure I was going to die. I did not believe them saying I was going to survive.
What kind of fucked up world is this? Ah! Okay.
No.
Postcard. Get the postcard. Get off this beach.
You said you were going to drop yourself, but what you actually did was get shot. And then I guess drop yourself, but like in a less... Escape Blackreef, be quicker. This day is quick, break the loop, be quicker.
Same morning. Same fucking radio show.
Don't get too attached to your inventory. Ah, you do have to get it every time. I didn't even check what it did last time that much. Alright. Yep. Read the postcard.
You gotta be kidding me.
All you had to do was read it.
Alright.
Yep. From Colt, address 2nd floor, Dorsey Square, up damn. 0116.
Let's break some loops.
Colt, you're never, ever going to break the loop. It's absolutely impossible.
You want me to break it? You don't want me to break it. What do you want from me?
I want you to not suck.
Okay, it's been a pretty shitty morning. Or two, so I'm done. With you and all of this, it ends. Today.
You don't even know where to start.
Up Dom. Obviously.
I appreciate this intro. I also appreciate the total lack of a shitty hacking minigame that they keep putting in every single fucking game, and this one's just like, you just do the thing and it opens. I don't want to play a hacking minigame 200 times, actually. No one does.
I have just learned that Colt has betrayed us. We'll be on high alert with restricted leisure until he's dead. So, let's...
Oop, guess we're interrupting that dialogue. The Strecklack Sapper Charge is a versatile weapon with explosive with 3 configurations: grenade, proximity charge, and trip mine. Equip the charges and proximity or trip mine. How are those different? Is the trip mine a line? Like a Bioshock lightning thing? There it is. Okay, it is a line. Gotcha. I was gonna say proximity charge seems a lot like the same thing for the most part. Press G to change the settings, or hold it to get a specific one. You can cook it before you throw it in the one that has a timer. And proximity charge can be placed or thrown, but trip mine has to be placed silent. It has to be placed because it's specific.
And remember, have a fulfilling day.
Oh shit, I'm gonna need some more ammo.
I figured they'd make the subsequent runs shorter because that was a long intro run to go on. And then I realized, oh, the code. So you use the code to get through this door, and then you don't have to deal with because these kind of games always have a dedicated intro, which is a problem if you're going to keep looping.
Why would someone put this? Whoa! What the fuck? Wow! Wow! Okay. What is this supposed to? It's cold and weird.
It's inside you. I think about how like Outer Wilds' DLC had a really interesting thing. I won't detail it, but it has a really interesting solution for this exact problem. That's even less explicit. Just a really weird, clever way of like having a big reveal, slower intro, but then having it be faster and different after that point in a way that doesn't feel really artificial and specific like this. Or games that handle even less graceful like this. This could be handled really poorly in some games, or sometimes. Some games are just arbitrarily different after the first one, and they just don't explain it. It's just there's an acknowledgement that they shouldn't do that, but not an elegant solution for how to make it not that way, so they just don't. Reprise. This mysterious piece of metal seems to belong to you. A slab. Ah, that's what it is. It grants you the reprise ability, which will return you to life after you die, but only twice. That's very specific. So in the Deathloop game, I have 3 lives? Dying a 3rd time will end your current loop. You wake up in the morning of the subsequent loop bereft of equipment collected during the loop before. After returning via reprise, you're almost invincible for a few seconds. Use this opportunity to get out of the harm's way. The number of times you can return to reprise resets when traveling between districts. I did not know this game had lives. I thought it was the one life.
Okay.
And then you Deathloop. Daybreak, you got a gun, a fistful of grenades, and an address of someplace called Updom. Now get yourself some answers. I read it really fast because I thought it was timed, but then it wasn't. So that's cool. You've got a gun, a fistful of grenades, and an address in some place called Updom. Now get yourself some answers. I just said it again. Haha, I survived. Okay. Updom. Find my Updom flat. My mail goes to an address in Updom. I'm allowed to open my mail even if I don't know who I am, right? Okay. Spring heal. Double jump in midair. Ooh. And shock absorber slightly reduces recoil. Welcome to Deathloop. Here's a few tips to get you started. Leads track the information you found will further Colt's goal of breaking the loop and escaping Blackreef. This leads up here. Currently, it's called The Longest Day. You use it and other leads to get through Deathloop to provide guidance and track progress. Mission details. Okay. It's dangerous out there. You'll want to make sure you're carrying the best weapons and items. Use a cursor to select this to inspect gear before venturing into the Blackreef. Okay. These slots are for slabs, strange objects that provide potent and unusual abilities. Currently have reprise Colt's personal slab, which gives him a second and third chance after dying. So you can swap out your extra lives for other people's slabs when you defeat them. Kill visionaries and swap their slabs. Yep. Trinkets are small devices that can be big boosts. You've already found a trinket. Get my double jump. You can choose weapons from here, but you don't got any to put in. Many trinkets modify your guns. Highlight the Limp 10. The Limp 10? What a fucking name. Alright, reduce recoil. Press escape 3 times. Alright, they really want me to... They do not want me to have any freedom in this menu. They 100% want to guide me through this first one to the point where I couldn't even see most of it past the interface. I guess that's one approach. Look at that dog cliff. That's got to be Alexis. Is that his name?
Dorsey Square, 2nd floor. Dorsey Square, 2nd floor, Dorsey Square.
I asked you to do something different, Colt, and you decided to go to fucking Updom?
How do you know where I am? You got cameras on
The
or
radio
something?
tower tracks your position, and you always act so surprised. Like I wouldn't know exactly where you're going.
I don't even know where I'm going.
Dorsey Square is just down the road cliffside. Let me guess. 2nd floor?
Sounds like you're angling for an invite.
So you can show off your little beer tab again?
Different me. This Colt done talking to you.
By the way, everyone recognizes your stupid jacket.
Death died here? I like this jacket. Death died. Oh, I can't go back. Ah, I was gonna try the other door too. Oh well. Doors keep locking behind me. Seems a bit unfair. She's like, why don't you make this a challenge and blah blah blah. But also she's like, tracking my position with radio towers? I guess we'll have our explanation for why she's alien isolating me and fucking always in the same area as me. Play your way. Enemies and obstacles Blackreef dealt with. You're explaining an immersive sim to me. Okay. Look for new information. Conversations happen sometimes. Traps. Or just shoot everybody. Yeah, I know. They're explaining their own games to me. This game really is surprisingly handholdy with that intro stuff, but I'm sure we'll get past that. Yes?
Dr. Wendy Evans, inventor of the trinkets. Among other things, a trinket enhances even the most vapid, puny, and delicate of individuals. So try one today.
Well, good news, Colt. At least you don't have to stab him into your eye socket like somebody had to in previous game. That was pretty fucking nasty. Interesting to have all this really specific, historic-looking art everywhere. Or not art, architecture. And then it's just art. That color just splashed over it in one solid nightmare. That's interesting. Map of Updam. Oh, I just got one. Hit me. Okay. Okay, so I can't gesture around to show you what I'm thinking about because the mouse has to be highlighting this specific horizontal bar or it disappears. Can I click on it? No? Okay. So yes, okay. Where am I? Hard to say without an intro? Does it say where I am on this map, which is usually what you do on a map that's in a fixed position? Not sure. I would guess I'm here based on like how games tend to be laid out.
I'm Alexis Dorsey, and I would like to personally welcome you to the first day of your new forever. There's only so many hours before the festivities tonight, so get outside and have some fun today.
I like to think that he pronounced forever with a U. Alright. Is that where I just came from, or is this new? No, she thinks she's the hunter. Probably because she's hunting me. That's the subtle clue. That still works. Okay, and this is the other door. Tunnel system map.
Place is connected to those tunnels.
Okay, alternate way in. I chose violence. I can do this. Just believe in me. I don't think I'm supposed to go that way. Blackreef's all yours. Use it.
Guess what? I actually got to talk to Charlie the other day. Weird? He's a G.
You turning around?
Back out like a butler out of trouble. Worth it though. Perfect memory and talk.
Starting to loop with your back out. Worth it though. Oh my god. Now your back's very out.
Open the blinds. What is it, my aunt? Does it nag me to get up in the morning and I don't know, close the toilet seat? Some future this is.
Your aunt does that?
Hey, fuck you, man.
Thinks today will be uneventful. That's pretty funny. Maybe it will be. Maybe I'll just go right past you and you won't even know I was here. I'm immediately on the other side of a wall, apparently. That's obliterated. Hello?
This.
I would also want to know what it is. Isn't it one of those things that I used to level up? But it's like stuck under a shovel or something? F isn't working. What the heck does that mean?
Hello? Anybody home? Phoenix exclusive. You want some kind of password, maybe?
Well, I'll have to find out.
Colt, Vaughn, Blackreef Security. What else? Trust the visionaries.
Good job, Colt. Alright. A gap in the vanguard. Heyo, brother Brodsky. Elle and me took the archives office van to move some stuff for Ramblin' Frank. We'll have it back this afternoon, pinky swear. I'll leave the garage door cracked a smidge if you need at it. Yours in eternal harmony, Mooney. That's garage door, archives office. One way in. Sparky, my friend, my pal, my boon companion. Last thing I would do is hurt you, but I'm going to kill everyone on this island if this gate keeps being fucky. I know you had a rough go of it in the before times, that you came here for a fresh start. Swore you'd never fix another circuit overload, detest being called Sparky. But, Sugar Buddy, Gooseberry Muffin Snack, my favorite toe. What the fuck? Somebody fused some wires or wired some fuses. Now every time the phone dials out, the gate opens. Great for taking in freight, but shit for security. If I get busted for dereliction one more time, I'm getting a visit from the captain. And I thought I killed that person. I guess that was her. As much as that would normally give me the thirsty shivers, in this context, it fills me with unrefined terror. A visit from the captain gives me the thirsty shivers. Jesus Christ. Care to save my ass, please? Please, Jerry. Sugar Buddy. The combination of sugar buddy gooseberry muffin snack and then my favorite show, and then that the visit from the captain gives me thirsty shivers. Jesus Christ, game. All right. So there's a password, but also a phone opens it. Not hackable. I know I have an objective, but you know me. I'm poking about. Getting a feel for the space. We're high up. Spoilers. Alright. Ooh. That thing's a trip. There's a few people down there. Oh!
You crazy kids are a heartbeat from the happiest place on this rock, the library. Hope you're ready to gun it.
It's a lot of you guys.
They just let us out.
The library is not a safe place. I had a feeling, you know? I had a feeling. Isn't that where she told me to go? I thought it was the other library, but I guess it's this library, maybe? What's up with the weird pod things up there on some of the windows?
Starting the loop with my back out. Worth it.
Okay, so start the loop with my back out is just a very common line, it would appear. It's this game's equivalent of to avoid the obvious reference. They told me the jet would give me the jitters. Which I had like a mini meltdown about that line once in Fallout 4, but I cannot find the episode that was in. I wanted to look back to see if it was highlight worthy, but then I could not find where it was. Hello. How do you open things in this game? Did I forget immediately? I've had a few mysterious interactions where I would just kind of intuitively expect the game to give me like a prompt of how to interact, and instead nothing. That's an interesting looking pod thing. Memory is your strength. They're talking about my experience from previous runs being my best chance at getting through here. What is that? Just a heat vent thing? It looks like it's sucking things in, actually. So what I'm wondering what was happening is why was this memory gone before? Because now it looks like my memory persisting between runs is going to be the thing that keeps me going. So why didn't I have my memory a minute ago? Because it sounds like I've been doing this for a while, and that was not the beginning of my loops. Ho 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 ho, boy. Oh boy. Was not excited about that moment. I mean, I was excited, I guess, but in the broader definition of how that word works, you know? Stealth. Sometimes it's easier to avoid a fight than start one, yeah. Creep around, you crouch, you lean. Loud noises. Icon above the head that works the way normally you could do this. Sometimes you do. Aeon didn't recruit for long attention spans, however, so if you that's a good line. Ah! She was uncomfortably close to me and I didn't know how to aim at that distance. I'm in here now. You just throw something at me? Rude. Locked, you say? Okay. Did not fix that with kicking like I thought I would. Alright. I expect my kicking to defeat more things than it does. Ooh. What did I just do?
Search the area. Here.
Nope.
Power in numbers.
Hi.
You'll never break.
This is a very accurate gun, is what I'm noticing at the moment. Which almost makes up for me being incredibly inaccurate, apparently. Hello? Dual wielding. Colt can use weapons in both hands. You gain firepower, lose the ability to aim down sights. Which I wasn't using, was I? Because it's a really accurate gun without even aiming down sights, because I have eyes and a mouse. Sometimes aiming down sights really feels like a console mechanic. That's actually probably accurate now that I think about it. Like, aiming down sights with sniper rifles was common on PC, I think, in older games. But beyond that, you generally... firing from the hip was pretty normal on PC, I think, and it was more of a console thing, specifically for like Call of Duty, because like even... I feel like even most guns in like Halo and whatnot, you were still shooting from the hip, essentially. But Call of Duty had aim down sights in part because using it makes you lock onto people when you're using console games, which helps with the aiming subtly, because otherwise it's just harder to aim with a controller and so on. And this was very funny to me because I once for Unfairnament we had two Call of Duty players face off against each other, but they were playing Halo, and they could not aim at each other because they learned how to play shooters via a game where holding left trigger makes you lock onto your enemy, which I feel like some Call of Duty players don't even fully register that that's what's happening, but it is what's happening, is the game auto aims for you. So when you play Halo, they suddenly have to actually manually aim at their opponent, and neither of them really could, so they were just firing past each other. It was a very entertaining experience, basically. When holding a one-handed firearm or machete in the right hand, you press 5 to equip a one-handed weapon in your left. Okay. So I just made a big old mess of this entire area. And all the people in it. Looks like you auto pick up ammo off the ground, so you don't have to manually F everything, which is good news. Does that kind of seem like a pain? Bullets don't cost a thing. Alright, so I made a big old mess back there. That was not the quiet double takedown I thought I might be able to do. So I probably need to get, like, if it is in the game, I probably need to get a skill that lets you actually take down two people at the same time. Otherwise, taking out one guy behind someone is going to alert them while you're doing the animation. And then you're going to be in the deepest of shits. Okay, not that deep of a shit. My health is fine. Hello. Man, did I misinterpret something immediately about this game and I'm just like embarrassing myself right now, or what? This stuff always makes me nervous. Because there's just like obvious weird pickups around and I can't seem to interact with them. It's driving me crazy. Okay, the actual door's closed. Fia in Full, Part 2.
What is my favorite book, song, or play? Put that song by Frank and Charlie. That'll give everybody what they want. What did I know I had to bring with me to Blackreef? What didn't I bring? Your building materials, your weapons, your fucking fruit baskets. I've got uppers, downers, side-to-siders, got your hoppers and your pumpers, your candy and your caps, your ice and your bliss. A prismatic cornucopia for mixing and matching like paint, like love. Do I enjoy the spotlight? Oh, the spotlight is nothing but the focused attention of the eye at the center of the world. Sometimes it looks at you. Sometimes it sees. But usually, it's blind as a basket.
She's on drugs and gives drugs and is drugs.
Dorsey Square, second floor.
I can almost hear it.
Eh?
Don't get greedy, Colt.
Don't get greedy. So that's what they meant by ammo doesn't cost a thing. Is there's just vending machines that are like free ammo. Hello. I think every time you hit T while not aiming at somebody, it unselects one of the people you had selected or something? Maybe?
This is supposed to be my place.
Love to read themselves right. You, always you, love to read themselves right. What? Love to read themselves right. Just seems very strangely phrased. That's how I should have gotten here. It snuck past those two people and gotten through this balcony spot. I was that close. Make it a beautiful place.
Useful for redecorating. Or silent headshots with pneumatic prejudice. Yeah.
It's a silence nail gun? As I believe what they just suggested, it's quiet. This control scheme will take a little getting used to.
Wow. Pretty.
Never give up, Leela. It definitely says more than that. There's a lot more writing.
Never give up. I won't.
Oh, hello. Colt Vaughn. Session suspended, or I'm suspended? Alright. Temporary group channel. Morning. Overachiever. There's a lot of names here. Good morning, everyone. Colt's decided to break the loop. Why would he do an ass-backwards thing like that? An unintended effect of the anomaly in its cognition? Oh, the why doesn't matter. He's a danger to us all. So be smart, or at least try, Alexis. Screw you, Juliana. You made what you... Who made you head of security? Cry it out, Alexis. Where's the other half of your brain, ass crab? I got plans for it. The adults are speaking. Just protect yourselves. Whatever else happens, we must survive. Shouldn't we be actively hunting him, trapping him, studying him? Oh, come on, it's Colt for fuck's sake. The LPP remains our salvation. Colt sees these words, gleaming against lit black. Not for long. They removed me from the chat. They said this chat while I was still in the chat. You fools. You fools. Alright, so he calls himself Alpha Wolf 69. Alexis. Alright. I wasn't going to try to voice all of them because there's too many different...
These guys are obnoxious.
Too many characters to keep track of at once. Message from Juliana. No? Messages between Colt and Juliana. Oh, she's overachiever. Gotcha. You still up? Listening to a record. Nervous about midnight. It'll be fine. I've done it before, remember? Our badass captain. Just got back from the complex. Yeah? You walk all the way there, through the tunnels? You know we have cars, right? Checked out the control center. Pretty cool, right? You did good work with limited resources. I'm impressed. Is that a compliment? An actual, genuine compliment from you? I compliment people all the time. Every second of every day. Pretty amazing that despite all this infrastructure, the entire loop was run from that control room. Too much power in too few hands. Really, just one person's hand. I'm not following. Never mind. Aeon is doing things the right way. We'll all find what we're looking for. Good night, Juliana. Good night, Colt.
I compliment people all the time. Run from a control room. This is too easy. Way too easy.
I compliment people? Someone stop me. You won a fabulous prize. Fucking knew it, rat fucker. Nobody touch your minicom but you. Say hi to the hit squad. Uh-oh. I want to look at the stupid messages, though. Yep. They sent me spam. You're finished in Updom for now. Your next stop, the complex. You continue to explore Updom or head for the exit. You've got plenty of opportunities to return to Updom later, so don't feel like you have to explore every nook and cranny at this moment. If you died before you leave this district, Colt will restart the loop, losing any weapons or trinkets you've collected since entering Updom. However, Colt's learned what he needed to know here, so you'll immediately progress to the next location of your next goal, the complex. Alright. So if I die, I'll still leave this zone because that's interesting. There's like a really specific dynamic here that's going on here. I guess it makes sense. It is funny that he specifically gave us spam. As a way of detecting him, essentially. Alright, so those two have history. And also... I guess I'm the captain that guy was normally into visits from.